Alright, we're in Rockwall, about to head out. Everybody's meeting up. About to head on out of here. Got about 8-9 cars here right now. More people on the way. We're about to hit the road and make some tracks. Alright, first stop. We all made it here. Terrell, Texas. I think we got about 12 cars with us driving. Still got cars pulling in the parking lot. So far so good? Hey. All right. Everybody's doing good so far. Look at all them Fords. Good deal. Moving. Chugging on down the road. Film a little bit more here at the next stop. Alright, back on the road now. I broke down. It's pushing her a little too hard, overheated. Pushed all the coolant out. Engine seems to be alright. Pulled over and had a bunch of the other guys pull over with me and let it cool down for a minute. Filled it up. She seems to be running cool right now, so said keep an eye on it. So, situation is Mabel is dead. Mabel's head's cracked. It's overheating real bad. And that's that. Got everybody else on the tour. Told them to go ahead and take off. That's the last one leaving right there. Alright. So, figured I'd give everybody an update on what's going on here. I'm sitting in the parking lot of our lunch stop where we all stopped and ate lunch today. And I didn't get any video of it or anything like that. I should have, but car overheated really bad going down the road, and I pulled over and it was just pouring steam out from under the hood. And finally got it cooled down enough. It took about 2.5-3 gallons of water, so I mean it was pretty low. Anyway, I filled it up and we all took off back down the road. There was about 20 of us in the caravan of cars. 10 of them were driving, you know, classic cars. So whenever I pulled over on the side of the road, it was a real shit show, let me tell you. I thought it was on fire, to be honest. There was so much steam coming out. There was steam coming in from the floorboards. I grabbed the fire extinguisher. A couple other people came running up with fire extinguishers, so I wasn't the only one. But anyway, I managed to get it. I drove it about another 20 miles to get to our lunch stop here, which was the next decent sized town. I looked on the map, and once I started getting into town, the temperature started creeping back up again. And once I pulled in the parking lot, I went ahead and popped the hood on it, and the second spark plug back on the driver's side, I could see water coming out of it, bubbling out of it, and head's cracked. I mean, you could see it. So I've seen a stain there ever since I had the car, and wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was some paint that had gotten spilled on there, but apparently it's been cracked the whole time I've had the car, and I just didn't realize it until I finally got it out and really got it on the road and really got it hot, and it just didn't hang in there. So fortunately, I think the bottom end's all right. It was still running fine, so I think what I'm going to do is try to look around and find a head and just replace the head on the driver's side, and put a new head gasket on it, and then I'm gonna start looking around for a rebuilt engine and just swap it out, because I don't want it to be down. I know I can probably get a head and a head gasket and patch it up to where I can putter around town like I have been for a couple $100. So probably $200 in a weekend I can have the car running again. But you know, I can't go to AutoZone or Napa or O'Reilly's or a regular parts store and, you know, hey, you got a head for an 8V8 flathead? No, they got no head gasket. And unfortunately, it's cracked. I don't want to put any stop leak in it. And I'm about a third of the way, maybe almost halfway down to where we were going. And any further down would just be one more mile to get back, and it just ain't gonna happen. So I got my dad's coming to get me with a trailer. So get it on the trailer, I'll get it home, I'll get in my pickup, and then I'm driving down to Gonzales, Texas. So to get down there one way or the other, we'll see me some old Fords. So stay tuned. All right, guys, look how hot this thing got. You can see right here, this is a ground wire I have running up here to the back of my alternator, and it got so hot it melted to the head. So yeah, this thing got way hotter than I wanted it to. This is the charging wire, and it was just about to start getting too hot too. So that's good that I'm not driving it anymore, because that's the kind of stuff that starts fires. And you know, fuel pumps weeping a little bit like most of them do. So hot engine, potentially shorting out wires, leaky fuel. Gotta love old cars, right? You know, if you ain't living old, you ain't living dangerous. All right, Dad came and rescued me, coming down the road, got the car on the trailer, doing fine, just about to get into Dallas, and what we have a blowout on the trailer. Luckily, had a spare tire and a jack and everything to do it, so now back on the road. What hell?